Ourselves a chance to at least evaluate who we have on the roster, whoever that might be, as we go through the offseason.
Aren't going to be divided evenly, so I assume like somebody's going to get more reps without, looking at Deshaun's prior film or knowing how they're fit in your offense. How do you decide who is kind of QB1, tentatively to start the offseason workouts?
By basically what we've seen in the past and where the year ended last year.
I ain't never lost, never in my life.
What's good, NevaLoss fam? It's your man BDB. Hey, you tuned into the NevaLoss pod. Hey, listen. Hey, to my big Shador fans out there. Todd Monken is kind of letting the cat out the bag. He's letting everybody know. Hey, Shador Sanders is going to be QB1. We already know this, man. They just playing the media game. They don't want Cleveland media to start writing all their fucking hit pieces on how bad of a decision this is for Todd Monken to start him. They want to just ease everybody in, get everybody more comfortable. Then they can start with the hit piece bullshit, closer to minicamp. So he want to keep it tight-knit before he just let it out the bag. Hey, we're going to tune in to G. Bush. G. Bush was reacting to Todd Monken's press conference. We're going to talk about a little bit of his reaction. I'm going to give my own reaction on it, man. We're going to go to the barbershop, man. I think I'm in need of a little lineup, man. Hey, let's check out G. Bush. And then from there, I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on everything.
Say they're going to be evenly dispersed, but we'll definitely disperse them to give ourselves a chance to at least evaluate who we have on the roster, whoever that might be, as we go through the offseason.
Aren't going to be divided evenly, so I assume like somebody's going to get more reps without, looking at Deshaun's prior film or knowing how they're fit in your offense. How do you decide who is kind of QB1, tentatively to start the offseason workouts?
By basically what we've seen in the past and where the year ended last year.
When you see that, when you hear that right there, by basically what we've seen in the past, hey, we see Deshaun had a good few years or whatever, and the Texans came to Cleveland, got hurt or whatever, and, got hurt twice. So, hey, he's in the past, man. The way the season ended last year, Shador Sanders was QB1, and he was doing this thing, man. He led the Browns to 3 victories. Obviously, he had that huge game where he threw for over 300 and rushed for a touchdown, 3 touchdowns passing, 1 touchdown on the ground, 300 yards passing. Y'all know the stat line, man. So it's obvious that Shador is going to start off with QB1 with Deshaun on his heels and with the opportunity to try to take it. But Shador ain't having it, man. I'm going to let him keep cooking.
I'm not ready to say that yet. I just said the reps can't be divided up evenly. There's no chance it can be divided up evenly. At least on a daily basis.
Why would you not divide the reps up evenly? Like, what is your thinking or philosophy behind not doing it?
Well, I think there's always competition, irrespective of the number of reps a player gets. The number of reps a player gets doesn't eliminate competition.
So Mary Kay is asking, why would you not divide the reps up equally? As y'all go see, I got my Shador Sanders doc. Part 2 should be dropping this weekend. And this is perfect timing because the reps weren't divided up equally. As we know, Shador never got any first team reps at all. But now Mary Kay is on some, what you mean? They should be divided up equally. Why would you not? What's your thought process on why would you not do that? Obviously, because you need everybody to get incorporated with the playbook, and the people who you are leaning as your 1 and 2, really the 1 more than anything needs to get majority of the reps because it's a new playbook, it's a new coach, and you're gonna have a lot of new teammates and offense, O-line, receivers, all this stuff coming in. So it only makes sense to give someone majority of the reps once they beat everybody out in OTAs and mini camps.
It's just in a given day. Let's say, for instance, you want to see a quarterback with the first group, the second group, the third group. Well, are you going to divide those reps up evenly? Are you going to divide up the reps everywhere evenly? I don't see it that way. I don't see it. That doesn't mean there's not competition. I just see it as in a given day, and it'll be daily, in terms of who gets what reps and when. Because we certainly want to allocate our reps to the players we feel like are going to give us the best chance to win.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go ahead and talk your talk. Talk your talk, Todd Monken. There's a lot of y'all. I want y'all to listen loud and clear out there. You notice what he said? He said, we're going to go by we're going to go by what happened last year, the way we ended last year. Turns out that Shedeur Sanders ended up the season with 2 wins.
Facts.
Turns out Shedeur Sanders ended the season as the starting quarterback.
Facts.
Turns out Shedeur Sanders ended the season, came back, met Todd Monken day 1. Turns out after the season was over, Myles Garrett, who we'll talk about later on in the show, seems like he was locked in and tapped in.
Hey, speaking facts, man. So I don't think it's a coincidence that as soon as Todd Monken get there, Shedeur is there. He meets him. They hug it out. He get him a playbook, get acclimated. He's been with him every step of the way since day 1. Deshaun Watson's on vacation. Dylan Gabriel is in Timbuktu, man. He got his bags packed. He's just trying to figure out his final destination. So look, shout out to Dylan Gabriel. I hope he figure it out. But every step of the way, the Cleveland hype video, they put out a little video praising Shedeur. They put out a little. All their social media been Shedeur, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Todd Monken, all the key players, Carson Schwarzenegger, has been all the key players on their team, man. I'm gonna start putting some of that in here. I just gotta find all the clips or whatever, man. I'm gonna start, just showing y'all the activity on the social media page, because it's daily. They just keep putting out more Shedeur. They're just trying to get the fan base ready, man. It's gonna be a season. Number 2 is taking over. Nike deal was inked. New jerseys. Again, them number 2 jerseys gonna fly off the rack. And I think Cleveland has a big chance to do some big things, man. But we know Shedeur Sanders. It all starts with number 2, man. I'm gonna let G keep going.
When Myles Garrett was asked the same question by Michael Parsons, he said, who's going to get the first shot at it? Shedeur Sanders. You know why? Because that's the way we ended. That's what we're looking at. In terms of competition, well, what about Deshaun? Is he going to get an opportunity?
Hey, and my bad for cutting G off. And the big thing is, if you watch the team, who they respond to, like on one, a lot of them, I ain't going to say a lot, but a nice amount of them had a bad taste in their mouth from all this shit with Deshaun Watson when he played before. There's a lot of disgruntled people who felt like, he wasn't giving his all. He was hurt. Obviously, he got hurt. They cheered off of him getting hurt. He never really wanted to come to Cleveland in the first place. They just threw a crazy bag at him. And then they've been in purgatory ever since. That's why you can't always make decisions based on the bag, especially if you don't want to be there. The fan base don't end up accepting you, and then now you're in this clusterfuck that y'all in right now. But that's neither here nor there. If you watch who the team follows, who they talk highly of, who they, from the Judkins to the Myles Garretts to the Denzel Wards to everybody, Mason Grant, everybody who can speak out, man, the new old linemen, they all speak about Shedeur Sanders. Now, granted, the reporters are always asking about him, but they just stand on, he's a leader. He leads the team. He does his thing, man. And I just think that says something. It says a lot, to be honest with you, man, because nobody ever waver. I've never heard anybody, hey, should Shedeur Sanders start next year? I don't know, man. I don't think he got to be like, man, hey, man, he going to get a big opportunity, man. We can't just say he the starter because coach and GMs and, everybody don't want us to say it because they going to run with it in the presses. But, hey, for sure this time it's going to be for sure him getting first team reps, for sure him giving a real opportunity to show what he can do, and he's going to have all off season to prove he's the best quarterback in the room. Keep going, G.
Everybody's going to get an opportunity to compete. But then Todd Monken just came back today and told you reps might not be divvied up equally. Might not be divvied up like that.
Oh, familiar.
It's based on what we feel, what guys are doing right now. What guys are doing and what we've seen so far. We haven't seen Deshaun Watson in years. We haven't heard any stories about Deshaun Watson and Berea. We've seen some workouts and he's on the mend. Also, this would I'd be amiss to put this out there. Let me show you. Browns head coach Todd Monken notes that Shedeur Sanders has been in the building a bunch the last few months, working out. Dylan Gabriel, as far as he's aware, has not.
Facts.
So if you go back and just listen to what I just said, who's going to get the reps based on? We're going to get the reps based on what we've seen and what's been transpiring. One person has been in there a whole lot. The other person hasn't. Now listen, I'm not killing Dylan Gabriel. But I do want to put this out there, though, that if this was the opposite, we know what would happen.
The media would be going crazy.
We would say that Shedeur Sanders don't want the job. He ain't working hard enough. He's not doing what he needs to do. It's a new coach. It's a new system. It's a new this. It's a new that.
think about all the reports that we've been getting as of lately from Adam Kaplan. Adam Kaplan was just on one of them Cleveland shows. I'm not even sure what 92 The Fan or something like that. And what did he say? Hey, he would have been a first round pick, or at latest the third round pick, if there wasn't issues with his character issue. Oh, what are those character issues? Well, people were worried that he may not be dedicated to being great. What the fuck kind of what is that? You can say that about anybody at any time. What has led you to think he's not dedicated to being great? Is it his work ethic? No, he works harder than anybody. Is it his talent? He's super talented. Like he's turned around program after program after program with his talent. He broke NCAA records. Is it off-field stuff? He ain't never had an off-field problem in the world. You know what I mean? Is it new money? You think he gonna get new money and buy boats and hoes? Nigga, nah, he been rich all his life. That's not a problem. So they throw these obscure stuff so you ain't gotta actually put a pin in exactly what it is, because it can be picked apart. So you just use an obscure word character. And you'd be like, okay, well, what about his character? And they can't even give you an answer. They'll just switch it and move on to something else because they know that was never a thing. I'm gonna let them keep cooking though.
He ain't in the building. He ain't met nobody. But I know Deshaun Watson ain't. I haven't heard him, not that I know of, being in the building. So look, man, I'm not knocking nobody. Hey, listen, if it's voluntary, it's voluntary. When they show up, they're gonna show up. Hey,
Fact.
But here's what I am gonna say. We would have used this. We 1,000% would have used this against Shedeur Sanders if that was him.
That's a big fact.
He's a 5th round pick and he's not showing up. He wants to be a starting quarterback. Why is he not there with the coaches? Why is he not? And by the way, Jimmy Haslam also said Shedeur Sanders has been looking good. It looks like he's put on some weight. It looks like he's ready to take that next step in terms of being taken seriously to be a starting quarterback. For all intents and purposes, Shedeur Sanders has been conducting himself as quarterback one. And that's the one thing that I want to see, and it's not refutable. One of the things that we use against people all the time in the draft process was the fact that Shedeur Sanders was not a guy who was, we don't know if he wants to put in all the work. We don't know if he's ready or not to really, he's invested in becoming a great quarterback. Well, listen, Mr. Kaplan, shout out to you. You were on 92.3 fan. And other couple days ago, you talked about,
Kaplan too.
Was really invested in becoming the best he could be. Well, listen, there's been other quarterbacks on the roster that are in the room. We've heard the owner as well as the coach say on record that he's been in there doing his thing and working out. We've seen him on record lifting weights at Colorado.
I hadn't went this far in the video, but I didn't know he was gonna touch on Kaplan as well. That's crazy, but this is what I mean. Like, all the bullshit misreports, all the unnamed sources, all of the shit that they put out, all it did is put a battery in Shedeur back to be great, man. More determined than ever to be the truth, to be great, man. He can't relax. He got to sit straight up the whole time, man. He got to be laser focused the whole time. All the eyes is on him. It's always been on him. But now it's a different type of eye on him. It's so much hate and envy and people who just want him to fail. And to be honest, that was there before. That was there before, but I've never seen it at this level, man. Where a industry like Cleveland media, who I would think would benefit from Cleveland Browns winning, they rather see the team lose and do bad just because Shedeur is on the team. It's insanity. It's insanity, man. I'm gonna let G. Bush finish up his point, then y'all check out the rest of his video.
Seen him on record working out with Jerry Jeudy. We've heard him say with Malachi Corley that he was going to work out with him. We've seen people talk about the leadership qualities and the different things. Shedeur Sanders has been carrying himself like a quarterback one. And by the way, this doesn't do anything to just give you the job. This is just par for the course. This is par for the course. It's part of the game. Ain't nobody over here excited. See, that's the thing, man. A lot of this stuff that we get to today, they've stripped it down to the bare minimum, where they brainwash people into believing this guy was not professional, didn't understand defenses, couldn't understand, didn't want to work hard. And out of the quarterbacks who've been there, Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, or Dylan Gabriel, it seems like Shedeur Sanders is operating as if he's the quarterback one.
Big facts, man. Big facts. We're gonna leave it there. Man. Brainwash was it was a great word, man. It was a great word. You say a lie enough times, man, people gonna believe it's the truth. And that's basically what the media, the national media, and the Cleveland media, more Cleveland media, but the national media had their hand in it as well. They're just pushing this bullshit narrative about Shedeur, man, and diminishing his character, diminishing his accomplishments, which got him dropped all the way to the 5th round. But nevertheless, man, through the fire we will rise, man, and Shedeur Sanders gonna do his thing. He's going to be a top. I predict he's going to jump into the top 15, the upper 15 echelon of quarterbacks this year, on his way to top 5 the next year, top 3, and eventually, man, well, he probably stay in that top 3. I don't know if he's going to be able to eclipse Josh Allen and a couple of them boys, but we'll see, man. We'll see. BDB NevaLoss Pod, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Hey, if y'all rock with the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Talk to me. I'm going to talk back, man. We out here, baby.